Hey guys, sorry about that. The live feed is not favorable to my hardware, and it seems that the voice is muffled, and my apologies for that. I'll be trying to see if I can get it sorted out soon, hopefully within this tough period. And the current recording I have is via iPhone, and I'm gonna actually put in some slides to make it easy for you guys to know what I'm talking about. And thanks to the feedbacks that I have from the previous video, I want to thank Jordan, I want to thank Farhan, I want to thank of course Jia En, okay, for encouraging me to continue this challenge. And first of all, it is challenging getting a club without any adequate resources, and it's reflected in the first 10 league games. I've managed to actually move on some players who may not be helping me in my goals, and sign up some uh, free signings, players who I felt the attributes may help me in the upcoming season. And the first 10 league games we have actually played 10. We have won twice, drew once, and lost 7 games. And this period happened between 3rd of August until 17th of September. We've scored 11 goals and conceded 14 goals. So that is quite a worrying start for us. And being 14 in the league of 22 clubs it's gonna be a headache. All right, not 14, but yeah, it's 14. It's due to the fact that the other clubs are at the bottom are not really helping themselves either. They are not really getting good results. So we still can't rely on other teams dictate which position we are. And there are some analysis of how we can actually identify and improve the team moving forward. So what happened? Losses, out of 7 losses, all of them come from the top 10 sides of the Vanarama South. Most of the games I've noticed is that the defense is unable to cope with set pieces, and that is due to poor man marking, poor positioning in defensively, and of course the command of the defense by the goalkeeper is not there yet. That's because due to a new goalkeeper that I signed. He's quite young. He's only 19, and he's commanding a defense, a back four, which may have some time to do in gelling. And of course, we have difficulty in coping with opponents like this. The other factor is that we tend to lose possession due to the direct passing tactics. English football is well known for its direct passes, but if you get players who don't have good attributes for passing, it's going to end up losing possession, and quick counter attacks will leave your defense vulnerable to the opposition. There's a lot of gaps, and we tend to actually lose games in narrow score lines. The most we've lost is by 2 goals. We could have won games that we have drawn, which is quite disappointing. The 10th game was against Tunbridge, and Tunbridge was actually on the last position of the league. So we hope that they can actually can actually improve playing against sides that are weaker than us. So action taken. The signing of Lucas Dawson is the first action taken. I've noticed that giving him a trial throughout the pre-season and the opening 5 league games, I've seen how he has revealed his attributes. He has seemed to be a factor where he can give stability to the midfield side. Currently, the midfield is not deep in talents, and Lucas Dawson is something I hope can establish stability in the midfield and control the game. Aside from my other central midfielder, Josh Ashby, as you see inside the formation. The surprising thing is that after 5 league games of playing, it's something that we wanna actually improve the partnership between Ashby and Dawson. And indeed, we have seen the partnership has been building. So hopefully it will actually give more positive reviews to the team. I'm also assigning roles to between players of different partnership, and hopefully this can also improve on other aspects of the team gameplay, whether it's a defender overlap, as we can see here, Wiltshire and Bazi on the right hand side, because without that partnership it's harder for us to actually attack on the right hand side. So with that materialize, it will actually improve the results. So these are the action taken from us. Key match is the turning point for us after back-to-back first 4 games of poor performances. Out of 4 games we lost 3. We have actually came on the back of 4-0 victory, and that came against Concord, a team that is fellow mid-table with us, which is quite crucial to us. It gives a high morale boost and the belief that this team, if they can play to their strengths, they can actually be a match to any team in the league. Central midfield partnership was decisive, which was noticed, and all departments are effective in their roles. So if you can see the ratings there, everybody's playing a part. Almost everybody, even the average rating players are playing a part as well by not dropping to lower than 6.5 rating. So all departments, as long as they perform, we can actually overcome the challenges ahead. Now, Jordan, as you shared in the last feed, I'm going to share with you about Michelle Parker. Michelle Parker was formerly Arsenal and Liverpool youth trainee. So he happened to be on a free transfer. Glad to snap him up, although I couldn't get another defender by the name of Josh Brady, who ended up with another team due to budget constraint at my side. So Parker himself has performed with an average rating of 6.91 after 10 league matches. He's the joint 7th key tackles in the league, and in the training that is provided, he has improved concentration in his attribute. So it's an improvement by 1. It's not that much, but after 10 league games into the season, that's quite an encouraging improvement. So concentration is something that you need in the centre back. It gives your defender time to actually focus where the attacks are going to come to, especially in counter attack, the reaction, the focus on how to actually break up a play. So central midfield, in having an improved concentration, is very critical to a lower league side like Oxford City. So Michelle Parker is someone who I hope he can actually be a huge presence in the central defence. In the midfield department, we have Josh Ashby, formerly from Oxford United. Back in 2015, he joined the club in 2016, if I can recall, and he has been ever present to the club. And he's a player which I hope I'm not losing it to any other bigger teams. His average rating is among the highest in not only to us but in the league, 7.33 after 10 league matches. In terms of key passes, 2nd, which is quite high, and joint 10th in chances created. So you need such a important playmaker in your team. Creativity is something that he has. If you look at vision, in Football Manager, vision is translated to creativity. He will actually be a critical player to unlock defenses. So Ashby is my vice captain, and he also lead in joint defense and attack at the same time. So without him, we can't dictate the pace of the game and whether we're going to actually slow down the game or increase the tempo of the game, and making crucial passes in spaces where the wingers can get, or the fullbacks get into critical times. So Ashby is somebody who I desperately need to actually maintain throughout the season, and hopefully not to lose him in the mid-season. If we lose him in the mid-season, we have to readjust, and it may affect the team's position. Okay. Moving on to attacker, Harry Crawford. Now, his average rating, I got him for free signing, of course. He's a journeyman in the lower leagues. But the reason why I signed him, because during trials, I've noticed they have unhide his good value in attribute in work rate. So you need a good striker, not just for their finishing. You need a pressing forward who is good in work rate, because that player can actually help us to press high and win back the possession. So it is something that, in my eyes, you need such an industrious player, because without that, there is no way we can actually unsettle the defenses. Harry Crawford is someone who I look forward to whenever in my first 11. The goals are not much in the first 10 league games. 2 league goals after 10 matches, joined it in shots on target in the league. So I hope he will improve over a period of time in terms of finishing, because he will be an asset in not just work rate, but of course in translation to goals, because he has the potential in terms of shots on target to propel the team forward. Instead of the current 14th place, we hope we can actually build on further. And from that, Oxford City, that's the analysis. I'll be posting videos of matches in my YouTube channel. I will paste the YouTube channel. I hope you guys will support me. I'm so sorry about the live feed. It got lost. Technically, it was bad. My apologies for that. But I will try to overcome this and see whether if I can improve. Maybe I might need to get headphones to link up you guys to go live, and hopefully it'll be much better. I wouldn't rule anything out. Okay. Once again, I'm sorry guys, but I'll be back to you soon. Take care.